Hey, my name is Nick and welcome to another episode of The Side Quest. Today's beer is called Best Friends by Mikkeller. Now this beer is a Berliner style Weisse brewed with blueberry, rye, and toasted coconut. It is 6.2% ABV and it's brewed and canned by Mikkeller, San Diego. Now I had a few Mikkeller beers before in the past. They have a tap room in Little Italy, San Diego, and I would always drop by when I went to the local bottle craft that's like not that much further down the street. The last beer I had from them was the barrel-aged Breakfast Geek stout, which was an okay one. Like it wasn't, I think it's like a vanilla stout, so it wasn't as much vanilla as I would have liked, but it was okay. And I think my last Berliner is the Pineapple Paradise from the Guam brewery, which was also an okay Berliner as well. I think my favorite one is the Untitled Art Blackberry Smoothie, I think that's what it's called. I forget. I love that beer. That beer was amazing. Anyway, as far as like sour beers go, Berliners are probably my favorite. It has just the right amount of tartness that I can tolerate. Not like the, the American sours that I've had, or even some lambics. Yeah, the non-fruited lambics. I'm very interested to see how this goes. It's about, it's already a couple months old, maybe 4 months old at this point. So I hope the flavors have not dropped off in this beer. But I'm excited to check it out. I've been kind of waiting for a sour beer to drink another sour beer, and I'm just happy that I can find a wide range of Mikkeller beers here on island because I didn't really get to drink a lot of their stuff when I was in San Diego. So let's pop this thing open and let's drink it, and I'll be right back after this pour. Let's take a look at this beer. So as you can see, there's not that much head left on this beer. It's kind of almost all gone. However, there is carbonation in the beer. I can see the bubbles still rising to the top, although it's not as numerous as like these other beers that I've had. The color on this is like a pinkish, a light reddish tinge. And it's clear. Like I can see right through this glass practically. No particles in suspension at all. So it looks really good. I'm actually surprised it's this clear, to be honest. But yeah, let's put a nose on it. This beer has great aroma. It's a Berliner, so you're gonna get those tart notes coming off. This is very strong, so I'm not surprised by that. There is like this fruit quality going on as well. I can't pick out if it's like blueberry itself, but there is like a sweetness and a like some kind of fruited wine character to it, I guess. I don't get any of the coconut that they listed on the can, which I'm not surprised. Sometimes if like the coconut is not a huge portion, it doesn't really come off that well. But I'm really anxious, or not anxious, but I'm really interested to see how this beer goes. So let's try it out. Cheers. Alright, now that I've had a few sips of it, let's talk about this beer. It's a Berliner, but it's not as tart as I thought it was going to be. When I first had it, it was like you get that sourness, it's on your tongue, but it's not strong. I'm surprised it's not as strong. There is a little bit of a sweetness to it, but it's not super noticeable. It's barely noticeable even to me. And then there's no real like distinctive fruit character to it. Maybe it was just all in the aroma and the color, but like there's just no hints that blueberries were used in it. As well as coconut. Like I didn't get any coconut notes, no blueberry notes. The beer's only about 4 or 5 months old at this point, so I don't know if the flavors drop off that quickly, but yeah, it's kind of like a regular Berliner to me. Sort of like that Pineapple Paradise as well. It wasn't super pineapple-y, but it did have a lot more sour notes towards the end. But this beer does end and finish with a great malty aftertaste. You get those malty flavors at the end. So that's actually really surprising and not that bad. So overall, the beer was okay. I really enjoyed the maltiness at the end of the beer. Sadly, you couldn't get any of the blueberry or the coconut coming through. And even though this beer is a little bit older than what I usually drink beers at, I was hoping the flavors wouldn't fall off as quickly, I guess. I don't even know if it did fall off because I didn't try this thing fresh. So maybe if I try it again, it'll be a little bit better. But yeah, it's an okay. I mean, it's not as tart as what I'm used to. But the blueberry and coconut flavors are not there, which is sort of why I wanted to try it. Like if I just want like a regular Berliner, I can probably try something else. But I was hoping for the more noticeable fruit characters in this beer. But thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like down below, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. I was just hoping for a little bit more fruit from this Berliner Weisse.